effort. He's at 50%.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
Miami with the basketball. Curling inside. Goran Dragic, now 3 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Waiters, keep on trying. Shot's no good there. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Hassan Whiteside. He's got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Misses the second as well. To Middleton, beyond the arc for 3. Good contest. Middleton off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Fires the 3. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Hill across the timeline. Up a dozen. To Middleton. Ah, the monster stuff.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Whiteside. Deep left corner. Richardson. To Hill. Has a look. George Hill. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Here comes the screen. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, should...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. Substitutions. All right, let's bring the fire. Substitutions.
Bledsoe for 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Waiters to Richardson. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Middleton. Shot from the lane. Won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Bam, knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
To Middleton. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Brooke Lopez. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Milwaukee with the basketball. To Middleton. Going to launch beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Here I come. Here I come. Proc on. You can do it.
Richardson.
Shut up.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. Deep three at the buzzer. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks came away with the victory in this one. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the 3-ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Heat didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game. Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
these are the upcoming matchups for the Miami Heat. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the one's play leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but if the one keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on. For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Detroit Pistons. Detroit control. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. To Gasol. Andre Drummond swats it. The possession in favor of Detroit. Short jumper won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Jackson with it. 8-2 our score. To Griffin. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. To Gasol. Middleton to George Hill. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Jackson to Alonzo Trier. Knocked loose. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Griffin shot won't go. To Kevin Huerter. Cleans it up. No good. Trying to cash in. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
That boy's living his best life.
To Middleton. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. Griffin to Reggie Jackson. Slam dunk, Alonzo Trier.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The rookie, Huerter, unbothered, buries the three.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
Lock up.
Jackson. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest. No dice for Trier. Middleton to Hill. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Hill across the timeline. Leads 5. From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Jackson. 4-3. Off the mark. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Hill into the front court. Up by 3. To Kevin Huerter. Through 3. No good. That's great defense. To Griffin. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Bucks at the controls.
On that screen.
Fires the three. Not that time. Jackson with it. It's a one-point game, 13-12. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Hill across the timeline. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Alonzo Trier to Drummond. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Hill into the front court. Shot clock turned off. They can get within one or tie it with a three. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. Turns, hops, and finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Time expires on the period. The Pistons have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what Like this game is certainly in the balance.
All right, let's do this.
People really be.
They got me checking in early in the third quarter. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go ahead and take it while we got a chance. Lean back on it.
I clickbaited it right type shit. I had zoomed it.
Oh yeah, can I get the lanes on that? Yes, sir.
Yeah, cause I went first overall, so I'm like, that's worth getting on any team you want. Anybody to trade for you. Oh yeah, my bad. Dutch. Great game. I got black sweet, but I'm saving that sweet. It's 420. It's like I want to try to fucking not even get any week bye week today type shit. That way tomorrow I know I got money, you know? It's a little closer to payday. You feel me?
To Griffin. Let's get to my spot and see what the offense is.
You know my theory on time traveling, right? So all you gotta do is just sleep a lot. Like stay up all night, sleep at like 9 and shit. Wake up when it's time to go to work. Get off work. Stay like same routine every day. You can sleep at night too and shit. Wake up in the day and sleep again, like take a nap during the day, but it's better to just stay up there and sleep.
Gets to the basket.
I understand you don't like taking on trash.
That's why I usually.
That's why I ain't got cash now, because your ass keep ordering out all the time. Do shit, bro.
Yeah. You see what she got in front of you. I just threw 5 on it though. She grabbed that. I mean, she was gonna get a milkshake. I'm like, get a catfish dinner. I'll throw 5 on it. She gave me $2 back. I don't know how I got. Well, no, actually, I for $4 pretty much. And then we just split a catfish dinner. No. I'm saying that's what I put it on. It's like $10.99, but I mean it was perch, my bad, because I fuck with perch.
Another step back and boy, Eric Gordon got broke off and running now. Let's not rush it. Don't force a bad pass, and that was a bad pass. We're locking that up. Make sure we shut that down. That would have been good if my defense would have stood up and
has a chance.
I'm tired of Blake Griffin. I've been playing Office fuck, so I had a triple-double, but I shot like 20%. A-type. Because you know how you unlock the thing to change it. It went from Karl Anthony Towns to Dirk. I'm gonna start posting it.
You feel that? I see the confidence build.
Beautiful transition offense. And CC's mentality is all the way up. That's a good look for it.
Down low Griffin.
Trying to work his way off ball.
Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right
I almost thought about buying the game and shit.
his career? I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy. To Bledsoe. Screen coming. Bledsoe. Go in there for a second.
Oh, wrestling is on sale. Could grab that shit. You feel me? I hate when my man scores. He got 18 points in the second quarter. Yeah. But it's like I'm barely on the court with Giannis type shit. Like I am now, but I don't feel like feeding them nigga right now. So it's just like Just start me over Brook Lopez.
To Griffin.
Put a chair on this nigga. Hell yeah. You feel me? Don't keep up this way. Alright. Yeah. See, I don't mind feeding Giannis on the break though. Cause he like finished. Show the replay. Look at this shit. I didn't show the whole thing. He tried to bridge Giannis though.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Smith to Griffin. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Smith to Griffin. Terrific vision. Cashes in for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 5. To Brogdon. Going off the other line. Tough shot. The former second-rounder Brogdon continues to amaze.
And let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the Hornets can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Oh shit, Blake Griffin like the leading scorer type shit. From Buster. Put that chair again on your ass, nigga. You ain't got locking that shit up. Give me that shit. I just figured out how to wrap up all that shit. Gotta lock this thing up.
This is the new game that's going to
Yeah. Come on. Hell yeah, nigga Bucks basketball going on.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Come on, Bless. Well, I mean, you can sit on the bed too.
He got that shot.
Giannis with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime.
Fuck. I got him passing it now. My bad. Could you get that light over there too? I found my headphones. It's over behind the dresser thing. No, like under the Giannis shit. And it's cool being off work, chilling in here, because I ain't late to shit. This should've make you late. Move, bitch. See, that was kind of weird. He dribbled the ball and I got stuck on him and shit. Bro, since when Blake got locked up like that? Like, he fucked up. Hold on. You ain't cook this motherfucker, but gentle in the mouth.
Nah, you good. It's just I don't, when it comes to optimals or light ass leaves, like I don't really cook them all the way because I tend to burn them and shit.
I feel that. It's a very valid point. I just like a little bit of durability to it. Not like...
No, I feel you, but I just be careful.
Yeah.
Especially optimal.
Yeah, you get that little black ass circle on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It was done in like 20, 30 minutes and he was still working on this.
out with a narrow lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up,
I get it. So you close that team down. Nothing.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You act like I left right after you left.
Oh, yeah, they just argue about bro.
Exciting in a close matchup. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. These are the guys getting buckets for the Detroit Pistons. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Detroit. Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Reggie Jackson, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Here comes the screen. Pass stolen by Detroit to Griffin. The pass set it all up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Joanna often start talking about ramen noodles and shit like that when I'm live streaming. Yo,
This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your team look great.
Wait.